Hi, I hope you're hungry because today I'm going to show you exactly how I make my omelets, which I love omelets. I'm not a big fan of other kinds of eggs, but omelets are super easy, very filling, and I'm always on the go, so I need something super quick and something to last me through the day. Well, let's get started. First off, you always want to wash your hands if you're going to be dealing with food, even if it is just for yourself or for others. It's important to wash your hands. Okay, secondly, you're going to need a bowl to mix your eggs. I use a fork to mix my eggs just because it's easy and it's not complicated. Okay, you need your spatula for flipping your eggs. Cheese. Of course, 2 eggs is what I like to use. You can use more or less, that's up to you. It's just however thick you want your eggs. And then ham. I also have my pan, and I use Pam so my eggs don't stick. Let's get started. Firstly, I'm going to spray a little coating of Pam on my pan. And I'm going to go ahead and stick my pan on my heat, which it's medium heat. Go ahead and let my pan warm while I mix my eggs. Okay. The one thing to remember when dealing with eggs is that raw eggs can be very harmful. So if you do get any kind of egg, just make sure that you wash your hands and make sure that you're not using the same fork to eat with that you mixed your eggs with. I'm a fan of pepper. I'm not a big salt fan, but I do usually put a little in. And now, after I've mixed my eggs, now would be the time to put it in. It's just whatever you like. And then give it a good mix again. Okay. Now that I've got my salt and pepper, I'm going to go ahead and put my eggs in my pan and let them cook. While my eggs are cooking, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get my cheese and my ham ready. You can use shredded, you can use Velveeta, you can use cheddar. I usually use cheddar, but today we have Velveeta. Instead of shredded, I'm just going to tear it into little bitty pieces. It's going to melt, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to look good or anything like that. Well, I've got my cheese ready, so now I can start on my ham. I like to use a lot of ham, and you can use ham, you can use turkey. I've used turkey before, that's very good. I usually use 2 pieces just because I only use 2 eggs, so my omelet isn't very thick. Sorry. Get me a knife out. And you can just cut it into little bitty pieces. I like to cut it. I usually like to cut it a lot just so it's really tiny pieces. But that's up to you. Now that our ham is cut, we need to take our eggs. You'll know when your eggs are ready because they won't have a runny consistency. It'll start to turn hard. Sometimes I like to flip my eggs so both sides cook, but you don't have to do that. It's not necessary. It's just your whatever you prefer. We've got just a little bit longer on our eggs. If you like to eat toast, now would be a good time that you could go ahead and put toast in the toaster, fix you a drink, anything like that. You have just a few minutes to get ready. Okay. And we're ready, so we can add our ham and our cheese. And you also, I've had it with onions and leftover steak from the night before, and that's good too. It's just whatever you like. It's pretty simple. Salsa, I know I've had it with salsa before once I get done. And you're just going to place everything on half of your egg patty. Okay, and once you've got everything on there, you just need to go ahead and you need to flip the other half over. And just let it cook a little while longer until your cheese gets a good melty, runny consistency. I'm starving, so I'm really looking forward to eating this when I get done. I'm going to go ahead and turn my heat off. It looks like my cheese is melted and everything's ready. So now I can just slide it on my plate here. I've got my new fork and I'm ready to eat. I hope you enjoyed this and thank you.